Guys, it is February of 2025, and we have some marathon news, which is very exciting, but probably unsurprising, as if you've been following marathon news for any amount of time, you would know that back in October, we got some information from some people who data mined Destiny 2 and found something related to marathon within episode Heresy, possibly indicating that there would be a pre-order bonus within Destiny for those of us who pre-order Marathon. Now, of course, we had no idea what exactly this bonus would be. Would it be a new weapon, a new armor set? We did not know, but luckily, Heresy came out today. The newest content drop for Destiny 2 is here. That's the gameplay that you're seeing in the background of this video. And as soon as it released, all of the people who data mine all of the Bungie Destiny files got to work. And luckily for us Marathon fans, they found something. And I got this information from Bungie Leaks on Twitter. And he opened up this Marathon information with this tweet. "Oh, cosmetics that are Marathon themed. Don't mind if I do. Stay tuned for those." This was followed shortly thereafter with a very early looking render model of a sparrow with the text "Marathon themed sparrow, name unknown, source unknown." This early looking image of the sparrow shows off its very cube-like structure, very rectangular in nature, almost like a spacefaring pontoon boat with this big clunky seat on the back. It also features the UESC branding on the outside and the interior, and it has a string of characters on the top of it, GX7_TX4-TX0. We also see G30 on this left side here as well, and we get a few more markings in a more upgraded version of the Sparrow that seems to feature additional assets that'll probably be included in the final version of the Sparrow when it releases in Destiny. And here is that version. As you can see, it adds some kind of rear thrusters onto the seat. We get that additional UESC branding. And we also see right to the left of the seat a 27-55 possibly. And then under that we see 1-9. And on that left thruster, we get to see TXE. And also, I'm sure this isn't what it actually is, it looks like on the very rear thruster, the very back corner that we see on this image, that there is a 3 and a 0. Is this possibly talking about how Marathon just had its 30th anniversary? Probably not. But all of the symbolism and iconography on the Sparrow itself obviously aligns very much so with what we have seen of Marathon's aesthetic and provides a little bit of truth to what we had heard about the data files from Destiny 2 indicating a Marathon pre-order bonus within Destiny. And now we potentially know that that could be this sick Sparrow. So I did take the strings of characters that we see on the Sparrow itself and search through my kind of collection that I have of Marathon lore, and I didn't find any direct connection to a string of characters that we have already seen. I also checked marathonthegame.com, the Marathon story page, and Carnamir's lore archive just by searching through all of the pages on there to see if those characters appear, and I still did not find anything. Luckily, Dusk on the Discord pointed out that it is the same, I guess, character format used to unlock emblems in Destiny 2, so I did try to redeem it on Bungie as a code redemption, potentially, I guess, for an emblem. I'm not totally familiar with this process and haven't redeemed codes for emblems this way before, but I did try it and it did not work. I guess it could work later on, or maybe the code becomes active at a certain point. But as of now, all of the branding and written characters on side of the Sparrow itself seem to not lead us to any new conclusions or information about the game. But I did try. The only other reference that we got to Marathon from Bungie leaks was the evening of the 4th, where he said, Schizo post time. My theory is that New Land Beyond is a pre-order bonus for Codename Apollo. Codename Apollo is what I believe is the next kind of big content drop for Destiny coming in summer of this year. And he ended that tweet by saying, seems like Bungie also has a pre-order bonus for Marathon in the files with the UESC Sparrow we found earlier, so I don't think it's unprecedented. So why does any of this matter? Ultimately, getting a Sparrow as a pre-order bonus for Marathon is cool, but it does not give us anything that we truly crave, which is new ARG or new information or when the game's coming out or gameplay. Well, I believe this is relevant because where there is smoke, there is fire, and there has been a lot of smoke around Marathon and PlayStation. As I talked about in my last news video from a few weeks ago, we saw that guy predict the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, and then he had made that kind of tweet indicating that February might be the time for the Sony State of Play. We also talked about how Nintendo had a big event, Xbox had a big event with their developer direct, and so it would only make logical sense if Sony, the other competitor in the market, would have a big event to announce some of their potential flagship titles. We also know from last year that Sony, for at least 2 years, I believe at this point, has been pitching to investors that one of their primary revenue sources is going to be their live service lineup, which included Marathon. So they're telling their investors, Marathon is coming, it's going to make us money. And we also know that we haven't seen it at these other State of Plays. We're getting the pre-order bonuses popping up in the files of Destiny 2 now, and it is February, the time that we are speculating the next Sony event may occur. And serendipitously, the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, who Michael Veselovsky, VSK, collaborator on the channel and excellent admin of the Discord, shared a post from that subreddit saying PH Brazil confirms State of Play on next Friday. Obviously, I cannot validate or speak for these individuals who are claiming to have this insider knowledge, but this guy is a Portuguese-speaking streamer who, I guess on this stream, says that February 14th, Valentine's Day, for you lonely hearts out there, is going to be the next Sony State of Play. And I'm thinking, just like I was thinking last month, that would be a really, really great time to give us that gameplay trailer we were promised all those years ago, back in 2023 for Marathon. So, like I said, guys, where there's smoke, there's fire. I think this year is heating up to be the year of Marathon. I'm obviously pretty stoked on it, and all of this seems to be going the way of February being a big month for us. If you guys are interested in getting the Sparrow in Destiny, if you think the State of Play is going to happen this month, if you think Marathon is going to be there, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Perhaps you even disagree and you think that I am a hopium or copium addicted lunatic who has been rambling for far too many hours about this game that isn't out yet. Hey, I understand that as well and respect it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and let me know how pumped you are to potentially see Marathon this month. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.